I don't think you get it. You tell me why.
Improving, sir. And
Improving how? You're smoking last night.
You will never do it again.
I would never do it again. Like it's
either going to end up in prison or in a casket.
This is so hard. I told him I was only messing up at work because of this.
Don't shake your head because you have no idea. You think you know too much. But I'm going to show you about what you do know. You have nobody to blame for this stuff.
This kid walked into court all smiles, acting like he was about to get a light sentence. But in reality, he's facing life in prison for brutally attacking his girlfriend, and the details are seriously disturbing. His entire defense is, I'm only 18 and this is my first charge. Worse, he can't even fake being sorry without his lawyer coaching him like it's a school play. You can actually see the confidence drain from his face as the hearing drags on. Judge Simpson, total masterclass in handling this case. But yeah, tell me in the comments what you think this guy really deserves for what he did. Let's dive in and watch Dot.
Not at all, Ray. In fact, I'm just going to guess. I don't know your mom, but I'm just going to guess she's probably told you not to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you don't listen to her, and you're not listening to me or the court. You just want to play by your own rules, don't you?
No, sir. No, I don't.
Because otherwise you wouldn't have done it last night. Hey, man, how old are you?
18 now.
When was your birthday?
December 21st, 2006. It's my birthday.
So we turned 18 this, as I told the court, it was charged originally in a juvenile matter, and then it was dismissed and they recharged as adult.
You understand, young man, that you are facing a life offense.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. And it's taken a lot for me to realize what position I am in, and
I don't think you get it. You found yourself in a position where maximum penalty is life or any term of years. Have you graduated high school?
No, sir.
No, you haven't even graduated high school and you're facing a life offense. And then somebody just gives you some simple rules to follow, some simple things not to do. And you can't do that. You can't follow your mother's rules. You can't follow the court's rules. You can't follow any rules. So you tell me why, if you're just going to throw away your life, why I shouldn't just lock you up right now?
No.
You tell me why.
Improving, sir. And
improving how? You're smoking last night. Tell me how that's an improvement.
I do it. I'm gonna tell you why. I usually need to study or focus study, and it helps me focus while studying. I listen to music, and I honestly no harm for it. And
you will never do it again.
I would never do it again. I can quit it whenever. I'm not addicted to it or anything. I just like it because it helped me study. I got good. My grades are improved now. Back since I've been out. I've been having.
Did you tell your mother you needed something to help you study?
I said I prefer. I actually.
Did you tell your mother that?
No. No, sir.
Because you're just so grown, you took it on your own.
Sorry. I was trying to do things on my own, and clearly I messed up, and this just shows that I need my mother to supervise me and to.
You're not listening to her. I don't, and I'll be honest with you, I went through the bond form, Mr. McGoes. I don't understand how he has a PR bond. I don't.
So the family would not be able to make a high cash bond or a significant money bond. He came to the court with no prior history of any misconduct. He is high school senior, on track to graduate. I explained to the magistrate how the family has all come together to take care of this, help assist this young man through this time. He's on a tether on house arrest. All he is able to do is go to school and church. And I believe those are the two places that he's gone to.
Yeah, those are two places that I've only been.
He is not a risk of committing any offenses, not a risk of
Yes, he is.
any.
Because he did it already.
It's possible, and not to excuse anything here, Judge, but it's possible that I didn't explain the conditions sufficiently to this young man.
How's that feel with your sword in your chest?
I don't think I understand the court.
I don't mind attorneys falling on the sword for their client,
Thank
but
you.
this young man is not listening.
This? Lawyers doing everything he can to make this kid look like some harmless first-time offender. But let's be honest, no one in that courtroom is buying it. This isn't a small mistake that ends with community service. The guy's accused of beating his girlfriend so badly she needed serious medical care. And that's not even the worst part. After facing those charges, he still thought it was smart to smoke weed the day before court. That alone shows he's not taking any of this seriously. He walked in smirking, probably thinking the judge would feel sorry for him. But that smile, it's about to vanish fast. He's sitting there playing dumb, needing constant coaching from his lawyer, just hoping people forget how serious this case really is. What do you think? Does he deserve life in prison? Drop your thoughts in the comments. How long would you sentence him?
He is not. He is just going to decide to do things his way. And I think his problem is he's running to the wrong judge to try to do stuff his own way.
Understood, Judge. I would suggest that perhaps if he were to test regularly and prove to Your Honor that he does respect the court, does understand what he needs to do.
You know, Mr. Margolis, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No worries.
It's almost not so much about respecting the court, although I do require that. But you know, I'm sitting up there watching on the Zoom screen, and I see his mom just standing beside her child. And it's the fact that you don't respect her that is really irritating me. And because of that, you're not even doing the things to respect yourself. You're an 18-year-old kid up here facing life for what? And again, I don't know your mom, but you got these charges come up, you got your mom scared to death.
If Your Honor would like to speak with her, she'd be more than happy to talk to the court. Right?
I'll tell you what, I'll hear from mom on my exam.
Your Honor, and I probably mentioned this already, but he's in his last semester. My concern is that if he's detained for long.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know Your Honor knows.
I know.
I just wanted to put that out there. And
You know what? If I don't care about his education, about his life, what if he doesn't care? Why should I?
I think he does care. I think he's just made some mistakes. And
He's
improved.
not listening.
He's never talked to you before.
Oh, I can tell.
Meaning he's listening to you, Judge.
Mom, is there anything you want to say? I know this is not. Excuse me one moment.
Please.
Let me see where he wants her to speak. Step back there, of course.
Put him over there with you, Alan, and then mom can come up so I can hear her. State your name.
Nicole Barrow.
All right. What do you
Thank
want?
Um,
What do you want to tell me?
I know most moms will say that they have like a good kid and they give you this long spiel and then they do something bad and they're like, oh no, you should believe it. But when I tell you, like, I'm in shock, utter shock. He was really a good kid and still is. I did not know. I knew he had a vape, but it wasn't marijuana. And I did tell him it was bad for his lungs. Prior to that, he was my only child that I knew for sure was going somewhere. He's never smoked, never been in any trouble. Him and his brother had started a business where they were selling hoodies in school. He would even be the one, helping me around the house. He's got a brother 16 months apart from him. I moved up to Ann Arbor 8 years ago so that he could go to a baccalaureate school because my two oldest children went to Cass Tech. His older brother went to Eastern and somebody laced his weed and sent him on a trip. By the grace of God, he came back. He's got a degree now. He's going to U of M this fall for software engineering. He even got a STEM scholarship. So that was the example that I was showing my younger children. Don't smoke weed. Don't hang out with these kids. Started hanging with some new kids that were older than him in college. And then I think turning 18, he thought he could,
Just thought
be
he was grown.
rebellious and grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not knowing. I just asked that the court show mercy, and I know this isn't something light or to be taken lightly. The charges that he's facing, we don't consider it lightly. We come from a good background. Our family, civil rights activists. I don't know if you ever heard of Willie Barrow.
Okay.
My aunt,
Yes.
Joe Lewis, my great uncle. I'm doing well at Blue Cross. I'm making a name for myself with the CEO. I'm back in school.
Ma'am,
So he comes
let
from a
me
good
stop
family.
you.
I'm sorry.
I do not doubt that at all.
Yeah. So this is hard.
I do not doubt that you as a mom have tried to do everything within your power to give him the tools and everything else so he could succeed.
3. This part really hits hard. You've got a mom in court, completely exhausted, probably losing sleep every night while her son spirals out of control. And instead of trying to lift her up, he's dragging her down with him. She's standing there crying, begging the judge to go easy on him. And yet, he's the reason she's even in that courtroom. She carried him for 9 months, raised him, and now she's standing beside him while he faces life in prison for choices he made. That's not just stressful, that's heartbreaking now. I'm not saying he deserves life behind bars, but something's got to wake him up. Even a year or two locked up might be the shock he needs to finally lose that attitude. What do you think? Do you blame the mom for how he turned out? And even if you do you still feel sorry for her? Let me know in the comments.
That is not a doubt. Like I said, I don't know you, but when I saw you on the screen, it wouldn't be easy for you, but if you just walked away from your kid that might have done wrong, I don't know that anybody would blame you necessarily. You didn't do that. You were standing cheek to cheek with him.
Yeah.
So understand any decision that I make, it's no reflection on you.
Sure. I understand.
But what I also understand is I've been doing this long enough to realize if he keeps getting away with this stuff, he's either going to end up in prison or in a casket.
Don't shake your head because you have no idea. You think you know too much, but I'm going to show you about what you do know.
Mom, is there anything else you want to tell me?
He thought marijuana was legal and he could do that. And then they didn't tell us the probation. I know it's wrong, but they didn't give us restrictions or to anything to him. And I think he didn't know it because that's what he said coming in. I know it's not helpful.
I got you.
I thank you
His bond conditions are what his bond conditions are. I understand they may not have told him, but you told him.
Yeah,
He knew.
I did. And I just asked if you do makeup bond, can you make it affordable for me? It's just me. And then I've been missing work already. I've missed almost a month. They're on me. I got to go meet with my HR on Monday about my job. This is so hard. And I told him I was only messing up at work because of this. I thought I could handle it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, do not apologize.
I'm so sorry.
What time's your appointment on Monday?
in the morning when I go to work at 8 a.m. I work in Medicare Advantage. I work the Blue Cross. It'll be 2 years in May.
What time do you get out of work?
4:30. You're right.
All right. Okay. And you work, how far is it from your work to here?
It takes me about 45 minutes.
To get here?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the people's original request was for $25,000. That was before the people were aware of the new violation with the marijuana. This time, people will be requesting remanded for the violation. I know the court indicated that I'd gone through the bond request form. I know my colleague did a fantastic job outlining all the facts. I did just want to again emphasize the severe injuries and assault that occurred on one of the victims here with the broken nose, chipped tooth. She was bitten in her hand as she was trying to fight the defendant for control of the car keys. I think remand is appropriate at this time.
I have nothing additional to add, Judge. This isn't the time to talk about the facts. We do have compelling defense to this case, but I'm not going to get into them now. This is a first offense, first charge of the lifetime for this young man. The family does not have money to pay a high bond. I would, if Your Honor was going to change the bond, I would suggest something in the range of 10 to 25,000, 10% if possible.
But if I make it higher than that, then family doesn't have it. And then he doesn't graduate.
Correct.
Everything's a mess.
Honestly, this whole scene feels like one big guilt trip aimed right at the judge. I'll give the attorney credit. He's putting on an Oscar level. Performance, Caria, and the mom's in tears, which makes it even heavier. But let's be real, none of that changes what actually happened to the victim. That girl wasn't just hurt, she was destroyed physically and emotionally. And now this kid wants mercy. After getting caught smoking weed the day before court, seriously? That alone shows he still doesn't get it. No matter how many people. Cry for him. He needs to face the consequences of what he did. What do you guys think? Did this whole emotional act actually change anyone's mind? Personally, I'm not buying it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. RAMZAN Ramzan 053. Man, this one was tough to watch. That kid came into court acting like it was nothing serious. But after hearing all the details, the injuries he caused, plus the weed charge the night before, Quartet was clear he needed a serious reality check. Honestly, I think Judge Simpson handled it perfectly. He didn't get emotional, didn't sugarcoat anything. He just laid out the facts and kept it real. Personally, I really respect Judge Simpson. He stays focused and cuts through all the drama. Even with the lawyer trying to soften the situation and the mom crying, he didn't let any of that sway him. He knew this kid needed a wake-up call. And honestly, even keeping him locked up for a week felt like the bare minimum. I'm definitely keeping an eye on this case. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this kid and how Judge Simpson handled it. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching.